Welcome to the Power of Compound Interest by Wealthio. If you are interested in finding out the best, most effective way of saving money, then you are in the right place. Here, we will teach you how to tap into the power of compound interest. Did you know that Albert Einstein once said, "What is mankind's greatest invention?" His answer was compound interest. Understanding compound interest is how you can free yourself and reach financial freedom by building wealth while you sleep. Many folks are looking for the next big score, like winning the lottery or coming up with $1 million invention or being the next superstar. What you don't see is that so many of these folks end up bankrupt because they don't understand the power of saving and the power of compound interest, and they're just not being patient enough to wait for the rewards. The billionaires out there, or those in the top 1%, have this figured out. They adopted a better strategy to save money and harness the magic of compound interest. Before we delve into compound interest, it's essential to understand the relationship people have with saving money. The decision to save money is an easy one, but the act of saving money is an entirely different story and can be difficult for many reasons. First, let's review a few sobering figures about saving money in the United States. 33% of Americans have zero retirement savings. 42% of people ages 18 to 29 have no retirement savings, along with 26% of people ages 30 to 44. Among those closer to retirement, 17% of people ages 45 to 59 report a complete lack of retirement savings, and that figure is 13% for those over 60. Americans are saving later in life, but not in their younger years. Overall, 54% of Americans worry that they don't have enough money for retirement, and 43% of workers 50 and older claim that their greatest retirement-related fear is outliving their savings. So, why is it so hard for us to save money? Number 1, instant gratification is human nature. People tend to not think about future gains. Instead of using a budget, people buy what they want when they want it. Think about the human condition thousands of years ago. The life expectancy was incredibly low. When they found food, they ate it. People didn't save it for the next day because they didn't know if they'd be alive. In the last 100 years, life expectancy has increased from 50 years to 80 years. The problem is that our cognitive wiring is not adjusted for a longer lifespan. We still crave instant gratification and tend to not think so far into the future. As a result, many of us don't save for unexpected emergencies, let alone the future, deciding instead to use it before you lose it. Whereas adopting a budget and allocating money to savings is necessary to have a healthy financial future and experience financial freedom. The second reason it's hard to save money is that we don't know how to save when we have debt. With the mortgage crisis, recession, and now the pandemic, many people find themselves in critical debt with maxed out credit cards, expensive car loans, and upside-down mortgages. We are in a debt crisis. Many people are living paycheck to paycheck and are overwhelmed with the debt stacked against them. Not sure what to do to reduce your debt? The Debt Freedom course by Wealthio teaches time-proven principles that provide you with a roadmap of developing a budget, tracking your expenses, and reducing your debt. Number 3, your goals aren't specific enough. It's easy to say that you want to save $100,000 in the next 10 years, but how do you plan on doing that? What actions are you going to take to reach your goal? What vehicles will you use to grow your money? When we do not set specific goals, we tend not to get them. The money ends up going to something else. Instead, make goals that are specific, measurable, actionable, and realistic. The final reason is a lack of education. So many people don't understand how to save money. They don't know the benefits, the types of accounts to use to save or make money, and how these accounts actually work. Americans have minimal education in personal finance with even less understanding of debt or interest. A study conducted by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, in June of 2019 asked several questions regarding personal finance topics like mortgage, interest rates, and inflation. Only 7% answered all 7 questions correctly. Did you know that only 21 states require a financial literacy course to graduate high school? It should come as no surprise that most of us do not understand the importance of saving, and the power of compound interest. So let's begin in the next lesson.